Hi there, this is David, and today we have some exciting news. Square Enix is hosting a Golden Week sale. I don't know why it's called Golden Week whenever it goes on for about 2 weeks. It's from April the 28th until May 11th, so you have plenty of time to buy these games that they are selling digitally on sale. And I'm here on Steam, and I figured that I would just kind of go through these games with you because there's a lot. And some of them I know, some of them I've never really heard of, but I figured, hey, we can kind of go through these games together, and I can let you know what I feel about them so you know what you're getting yourselves into. You know what's a good buy, what's a bad buy, and all that kind of stuff. I know that summer vacation's coming up for a lot of y'all, and yeah, it's a great time to buy some games, so might as well get them on sale. We have their featured games up here, Near Replicant. Oh man, these Nier games, they're not for everyone. They kind of take place in like a post-apocalyptic world. They're kind of action RPG-ish, but I will say they are great. Fantastic games. This one's 50% off for $30. Very, very nice right there. Dragon Quest XI. This is the Echoes of, this is the S version, the definitive version, and I cannot tell you how much I love the Dragon Quest series. It's my favorite series of all time. I love it. I bought this when it first came out, and then I was gifted it again, the definitive edition, which makes, oh, it's so much better. It's so much better. Mostly because you can play it in 2D mode, and it's like you're going back to like the SNES era whenever you play it in 2D mode. It's a whole other game. It's fantastic, and I've got to say, whenever you play the game in 3D and then you go back and you play it in 2D, you can get so much more done quicker in 2D mode than you can in 3D mode. Like, I was able to get done in 2 hours in 2D mode, but it took me like 10 hours to get done in 3D mode. It's kind of like night and day. So if you want to like blitz through a game, put this thing in a 2D mode and have at it. Final Fantasy 15. I can't really recommend it. I was just like, not really a fan of Final Fantasy 15. I know that some people liked it. I personally didn't. If you haven't checked it out yet, you know, pick it up. It's 50% off. You might as well. It's a pretty good price, but don't come in expecting, you know, Final Fantasy 6. You know what I mean? Octopath Traveler. This is a cool game. It kind of have like a saga flair insofar as you can complete the game in whatever order you want to, or choose whichever hero you want to complete it, and it's very open world. But it's also linear insofar as it's not like so open world that you have no idea what you're supposed to do or where you're supposed to go. So it does give you some hand holding, and I do like that, because a lot of the saga games I can't really get into because they're just so out there, and it's just too much for me. It's just too open, and I like a little bit of linearity with my games. To me, the more linear it is, kind of the better, because I don't really have to think about things all that much. But it is nice to have some open world. It's almost as if I would make it akin to the World of Ruin almost in Final Fantasy VI, insofar as your choices and your paths that you can take. You can really go whichever way you want to with Octopath Traveler. It sparked that whole 2D HD movement that we're seeing now in a lot of games. So yeah, pick it up for 50% off if you haven't already. It is a fantastic buy. Bravely Default 2, 40% off. If you don't have a Switch, if you didn't pick this up already, it's now available digitally. If you're a fan of job class systems, Final Fantasy V, the Bravely Default series, Dragon Quest 3, 6, or 7, pick this up. It is just a great, great game. It is traditional, it has turn-based battles, it has overworld maps. It is fantastic. Cannot recommend this enough. The one thing that I will say about it is, I felt like the boss battles were a bit too hard, or they were just hard for the sake of being hard. So you kind of had to, like you could experiment in the random encounters and use whatever jobs you wanted to, but when it came down to the boss battles, you pretty much had to have everybody in a certain job class, or else you were just screwed and you couldn't beat those bosses. Voice of Cards, The Forsaken Maiden. I don't know how this got so many great, look at these reviews. It's like, oh, it's Screen Rant, 4 out of 5, Hardcore Gamer, 4 out of 5, Noisy Pixel, 8 out of 10, this is a great game. I didn't think so. The only thing great about it to me was the ending whenever you were finally done. Ugh. Oh, that and the hot fisherman. There was this hot fisherman. My god, he was so hot. Other than that, like, ugh, not really fit. And for only 20% off, seriously? Ugh. You would think it would be like 80% off. Like, my god. Forspoken, the digital deluxe. Holy crap! It's $95? What is this thing made out of gold? What the hell? It includes. What do you get with this? A digital deluxe edition? It's not even on sale. It's $95? And it's not physical? What are you kidding me? Oh, come on. Okay, so you get Forspoken, which was normally $70, and you get a deluxe upgrade. You've got to be kidding me. Look at your bundle discount, 0%. Some sale. I don't know what's going on there. Wow, why even include this? Wow, that's okay. I might be excited about a game, but not $95 for a digital version game. You've got to be kidding. My god, come on. What is this? A Centennial Case, a Tsushima story? Oh, it's a choose your own adventure. FMV. Okay. Is this on sale? It's not even on sale either. Oh, it's a pre-order thing coming May 12th. I got you. So it's coming right after the Golden Sale comes out. How nice for them. It looks to me like it's some sort of visual novel sort of thing. I'm not really a fan of that kind of stuff. If this looks up your alley, have at it. I will personally be passing on this one. The Diofield Chronicle, coming soon. I am excited about the Diofield Chronicle. I really, really, really am. This was announced in the last, what was it, like PlayStation update video thing that they did. And it has real-time tactical battles. This is a strategy RPG. This thing looks fantastic. I will definitely be picking this up. Can't get it now, it's on sale. Okay, then we have a whole bunch of different games here. The Final Fantasy series are all bundled into one. I think that we all know what you're getting into with Final Fantasy. So all these games here looks like it's all 50% off. Type 0 is 60% off, as well it should be because it sucks. World of Final Fantasy is, oddly enough, 61% off. That's kind of strange. I guess it used to be 3% off? That's weird. Why would 3% off? Like, what's going on there? Actually, I kind of enjoyed World of Final Fantasy. I know that has some annoyingness to it, but it wasn't terrible. It does have monster capturing too, but it was cute. It was cute. It wasn't that bad. So yeah, pick these up if you haven't already. Most of these are fantastic. Skip Final Fantasy VIII because it blows. Okay, now we have some more games down here. Trials of Mana. This is fantastic. If you haven't picked this one up yet, this is a remake of Seiken Densetsu 3, which was originally released on the SNES, which was a sequel to Secret of Mana. It is fully redone. It is great. It has some questionable voice acting, but who really cares about voice acting? I certainly don't. Dragon Quest Builders is Dragon Quest meets Minecraft, essentially, and it is really fun. If you're not even a fan of Minecraft, but you are a fan of Dragon Quest, pick it up. There's a lot of homages to it. It's fun. You can get through it without having to build too much stuff and just kind of play around and, fight battles and stuff. It's great. Legend of Mana. I was never really able to get into Legend of Mana. I feel like the Mana series, like Final Fantasy Adventure, Secret of Mana, Trials of Mana, great games. Legend of Mana, Dawn of Mana, Children of Mana, Echoes of Mana, all these other Mana games that came after, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Too much experimentation, and it just kind of got weird. Like, leave it as a cute, fun action RPG. That's what I go into Mana for, not weirdo stuff. ActRaiser Renaissance. Hell yeah! Loved ActRaiser on the SNES. This is a remake of it, and it is great. Added quality of life, improvements, all sorts of great stuff, new levels and stages. It is great. Balam Wonderland. I heard that this just came out, and I also heard horrible things about it. No wonder it's 70% off. I honestly have no idea what this even is. It just seems so odd to me. But yeah, it's 70% off. Looks like it's just some sort of weird I don't know what it is. Like, play a video or something. Like, what is this? This is some sort of carnival game or something? A puzzle game? It says it's like a puzzle platformer game. It has mixed reviews. I've heard horrible things about this game. I would personally avoid it. It really doesn't look like anything up my alley anyway. So, yeah, it's just another weird Square game on sale. However, the collection of Saga Final Fantasy Legend, fantastic. Fantastique. This is my childhood in a nutshell right there. 30% off, can't go wrong. These games originally retailed for $30 each. I remember whenever I bought them, whenever I was a kid. These are actually the first Saga games, but they play much, much more like Final Fantasy games. But they're just really different. You can choose like your own party, your own classes in each game. It's just great. I will say this, Final Fantasy Legend 3 plays a lot like Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. They were actually developed by the exact same team. And Final Fantasy Legend 2 is one of the best games ever made. Just saying that as well. Dungeon encounters, like, sometimes you have to, like, what are they thinking? Like, what is this? It's just, I haven't played it. People say, I mean, it's getting good reviews. To me, it looks like absolute trash. If you want to try it out, go for it. But, like, it just looks so lazy and trashy. I would just completely ignore it if I were you. But that's just me. What is this? Oh, it's an album? Give me a break. You can watch that for free on, you can listen to that for free on YouTube, whatever. Front Mission! This is a tactile turn-based strategy RPG. You use mechs and all that kind of stuff. If you're into that, have at it. I prefer my RPGs much more medieval. That's just me, though. This is a puzzle game of some sort made up by Square. So, yeah, it's only $3 if you're into puzzle, matchy, Candy Crushy games. Hey, I'm not. I am Setsuna. I actually Let's Played this game on my channel, and it is Chrono Trigger inspired. It takes place in like a snowy landscape. It has like text, turn-based battle system, dual text, that sort of stuff. It is gorgeous, and I highly recommend it. It's very, very good. Left Alive, I've never heard of this one. Mostly negative reviews, and it also violent gore, mechs. Ugh, that's 3 strikes, you are out, Left Alive. Lost Sphere, I love this. It says Collector's Edition, but it's a digital. Like, how is something... Okay, this is my thing. How in the world have Collector's Editions gone digital? Like, how do you collect something that's digital? Do you know what I mean? Like, to me, a collector's edition is something that's physical. I guess that they get away with calling it a collector's edition because it comes with this album. But yeah. Anyway, Lost Sphere is kind of a, I would say like a, not really a sequel, but just a spiritual successor, I guess, to I Am Setsuna. It's made by the same factory. It's the same sort of dealio with I Am Setsuna. So if you like Setsuna, pick up Lost Sphere. You'll have some fun with this. This is just some fighting game. I'm not into all that kind of stuff. Owenaki? I'm not entirely sure. This one also got mixed reviews. This was also by Tokyo RPG Factory, but I haven't really heard anything about this one, whereas I have heard a lot of stuff about, I played, you know, Lost Sphere and I Am Setsuna, but this looks like it's not as good as those, considering it did get those mixed reviews, and this one looks much more action-y than those two. Well, the other two were, you know, turn-based. This is not. So, yeah, they should stick to what they know. Let's see, Romancing Saga 2. Let me just talk about the Saga games just in general. Romancing Saga 2, 3, Saga Frontier, Saga Grace. These are all open-world games, all open-ended games. 2, 3, and Frontier, these are all remastered, redone versions. Scarlet Grace is a brand new game. 2 and 3 were originally released on the SNES, and they can show their age, I will say that. Frontier was originally released on the PlayStation. I've never really been big into the Saga games myself. They're just too open-ended for me. I know that some people can have fun with them. If I was going to recommend one of them for you to play to see what it's all about, I would recommend Romancing Saga 3. But yeah. What is this? This looks like crap. Some Cherry Blossom Murders, whatever. Secret of Mana! Game of my childhood, fantastic. Cannot say enough good things about it. It's a complete remake from the ground up of the original SNES version of the game. This is some platformer party garbage. Star Ocean! This is the last hope, and it is great. The only negative, again, voice acting, and the girls, they're so annoying. Oh, those girls, Limmel. Kay. I want to smack her, I want to strangle her, I can't stand her. But if you can get over that, or maybe play it with like Japanese voices or something, you will find a fantastic, fantastic game. This one is great. You visit all sorts of different planets. It is, oh, so good, so good, so good. Cannot recommend this game enough. And for 60% off, $8, like, come on. Virtual reality? Oh, I don't do virtual reality. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm too traditional for that. I just can't. I don't know what this is. Oh, violent beat 'em up? Nope. And what is this? Some puzzle, cute, single-player, casual game? Okay, yeah. So they have a lot of games here, as you can see, for this Golden Week sale. Most of them are like 50% off or so. And I honestly have a lot of these games already, so I can't see myself really taking advantage of this sale since I've already purchased most of these. But if you haven't, or if any of these catch your eye, now is the time to pick them up. Hope that you guys enjoyed this, and let me know in the comments what games you will be getting and what games you also recommend, and have a good day.